What is going on, you beautiful people? So in this video, we are going to be talking about meeting people where they are at. What do I mean by that? Being able to meet them where they're at whenever we're trying to communicate anything with them, man. Whether it's on videos or whether it is in person. Being able to communicate with them. Like that. So this is something that I really freaking finally kind of understood really good, man. It's something that we all think about. So a lot of times when you go up there and you go and you're talking to somebody and maybe you are learning something and it's something that is kind of complicated, something that is a little bit more of a, maybe it's personal development, maybe something like that. And it's at this sphere that's kind of at a higher level. A lot of times people aren't really going to understand that, man. And it's something that we can get a little bit upset about. We can be like, why don't you understand this? This could literally change your life. This could absolutely be the thing that's going to absolutely launch. I know how much it's changed my life. Why are you not listening to this? But here's the thing. I learned from this dude named Owen, and he basically said that it's not something that we're always going to be able to give people. It's not something that you're always going to be able to say, like, hey, this is just instantly, you're kind of like just feeding them this 5-steak gourmet meal when they are an African child and they've never even had like a regular meal. And that might not be the best example. But what that basically means is you gotta freaking meet them where they're at and slowly work them up. What it means is you don't always have to talk to people about this stuff. This is stuff that not many people are going to be diving into. But if we can realize that it's okay and not get upset, because think about it. A lot of us, when we were first coming up, we weren't thinking like how we are thinking right now. And then in the way when we're trying to bring a higher concept in anything, whether it's about religion, whether it's about personal development, whether it's about communication, a lot of people aren't going to be there yet. And that's okay, man. If we can meet them where they're at, which means basically just having fun, man. A lot of people just want to laugh. A lot of people just want to joke. A lot of people don't want to take stuff too serious. And if we can just meet them where they're at, just do that, have fun, laugh about stuff, then that's going to give us the best possible way of being able to get in at the end of it. They'll eventually, after slowly but surely getting up in there. But also making it super simple in terms of like, if you're making stuff, talking about that stuff, like the dude will talk about a higher concept, and he'll say that he has to make like stupid jokes about it, make stupid humor about it, because if not, most people won't understand, most people won't stay engaged, because it's just too complicated. And it really does work, man. It really does work, because this stuff is freaking hilarious. This stuff is freaking absolute hilarious, and I love this stuff. But being able to just know that, like he says, if he goes out there and he's talking with somebody that he just met, he's not going to tell them instantly about all the stuff that he does, and maybe he meets them at a party or something. One of the things that he's going to do is slowly, like he's like, okay, we're going to go here, do something a little bit more of my style, and we'll start talking a little bit more. I don't have to instantly tell you everything that I do right away, but I'll start to talk with you, I'll start to give you a little bit more, and then eventually, he might be able to show them his side of him, like who he actually is, fully, in a way. So he's like, okay, now we'll go to after being with each other for a while, we'll go out there and we'll go to the Himalayan mountains and something like that, and we'll go out there and just have a good time and be outdoors and stuff like that. So that's not the best way of breaking it down, but basically what it's saying is just being able to slowly bring people along. Now when we make videos or when we are talking with somebody, you could just talk about like anything. Like I used to get a little bit, maybe you get a little bit upset because like you want to talk about this stuff all the time because it's just like so important, it's so crazy, it's so like you feel like everybody should have this stuff. But if we could just talk with people like 90% of the time about just regular everyday stuff, and then maybe every now and then we might have a chance to drop in a gem or two about something, that is the most powerful thing that we could do. Like let's say we could just talk about, oh my gosh, let's say we could just talk about freaking TV shows and movies, and we could talk about life, work, I don't know, anything. We could literally just chop it up about stuff, and then all of a sudden through that, like through connecting, getting to actually know people, not just trying to force stuff onto them, that's where we get to be able to say like, oh hey, I think I might have this that might help you with this, I think I might have this that might help you with this, slowly but surely. So it's still something that we are going to have to get used to over and over, but being able to do this on video is so damn important, because I want to be able to make it better in terms of not just trying to shove stuff down y'all's throat, which I never felt like I was doing, but I'm saying like I want to be able to talk about more stuff. I want to be able to talk about stuff that's just like everyday stuff. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how this goes about, man. But I'm excited for this, and I'm excited. I hope you guys just realize, meet people where they are at in general. That's the number one thing from this video. Love you guys. Hope you are doing amazing today. Hope you guys are peaceful, joyous, happy people today. Love you guys. Peace.